Hey guys, Jumping Robot here, and welcome back to another video on the channel. In today's video we're doing a top 5, and specifically in this top 5 we're doing the top 5 best guest characters. Now, anyone that qualifies as a guest character in Zombies is just kind of someone who's not a part of Victus, Ultimus or Primus. Let's get into it. So in the number 5 spot we have Billy Hansen. Now he was played by Ray Liotta, and that was in Mob of the Dead. Now, the reason that Billy Hansen is on the list is because he's such an interesting character. Now, Mob of the Dead is a very good map for story because it broke like all of the sort of boundaries of the other maps. Like, it went a lot more in depth. But Billy Hansen's character is just quite crazy, and he understands that they need to kind of like repent for their sins before they can get let back into wherever, or they can finally just die and let their souls be at rest. But he kind of understands that, and throughout the map his character develops, so he kind of understands that, and he's like, he kind of wants forgiveness. And then in Blood of the Dead there's like ciphers and letters from all of those characters saying that they repent for their sins, which is pretty good because it's kind of an overall character arc, and that is why Billy Hansen is number 5 on today's list. Now, the person that we have in number 4 is not a very good person in real life, but in the game he's pretty good, and that is Fidel Castro from 5. Now, in real life, not a very good person because he was a dictator, but in the game in 5, the other 3 characters, Mike Manara, JFK and Nixon, are kind of all either scared or just a little bit confused and stuff. But not Castro. Castro's kind of like the Dempsey. He's just kind of crazy, guns blazing, you know, very cool character. He's got some really cool quotes. But yeah, this character doesn't see much development, but his quotes and stuff are really funny, and he's just an overall pretty cool character, so that's why he is number 4 in today's list. Now, in the number 3 spot, we have the police officer from Shadows of Evil, and that is Jackie Vincent. Now, if you've ever played Shadows of Evil as Jackie Vincent, you will probably know who he is, because every time you do anything he will scream his name. Yeah, Jackie Vincent is very loud. Again, he's sort of like the Tank Dempsey or the Ultimus Nikolai of the group, kind of like angry and stuff, but he's a pretty cool character. Like, he sees quite a bit of development throughout his story, but Jackie Vincent is just really goddamn funny. He's my favourite character from Shadows of Evil by far, but yeah, he's just really funny. His quotes are pretty cool, and when going for high rounds, the game doesn't get boring because his quotes are fun, which is a good thing. So that's why he is number 3 on today's list. Now, in the number 2 spot, we have Finn O'Leary from Mob of the Dead. Now, Finn O'Leary is an interesting character. So when Shadows of Evil came out, it was theorized that Jessica was his wife, but it wasn't. Now, he also, the same with Billy, goes through a lot of character development throughout the story of Mob of the Dead and Blood of the Dead, which is very good. So originally starts off kind of just like this bad guy, you know, he ran an alcohol thing, and he also killed people, and he ended up in Alcatraz. But he is played by Michael Madsen, and his voice is so goddamn cool. His quotes are really funny, and he's kind of like the Primus Nikolai prior to Blood of the Dead, kind of just a little bit crazy, but not as crazy as Dempsey, a little bit more level-headed. His quotes are funny, and he's got a really cool voice, and that's why he is in the number 2 spot. Now, in the number 1 spot, we have someone who is, again, from real life, and that is JFK. Now, obviously he wasn't played by JFK because he got shot, but yeah, JFK is definitely my favourite guest character for a couple of reasons. His quotes are very funny. He understands a bit of the story, kind of like Nero, where he understands bits and pieces, like with the 115, but he doesn't understand everything. So he's kind of like the Rick Toppin of the 5 crew, understands everything, but also a little bit crazy. Now, he is my favourite character because his quotes are funny like the rest, he's very cool to play as, and you're playing as JFK. Like, come on. He's really cool. His voice, again, really cool. Just, his voice is amazing. And the actor who plays him, I can't remember his name, but really good. He did a really good job of making us like this character. He does go through a bit of character development through the arc of 5, but again, not much because there isn't really that much story with this map. But yeah, that is why he is the best guest character in all of Call of Duty Zombies. Now, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I will try and do more top 5s, and there is a gauntlet coming fairly soon, so get ready for that. And when CoD Cold War comes out, that will be getting uploaded quite a bit. And also leave down in the comments below your top 5 favourite guest characters and your reasons why. And if you've got this far to the video, well done, goodbye.